Hello dear traders, petar.jacimovic here from vicanalysis.com. I wanted to post the update on the positions I have. I didn't open pretty much anything in the past week because I didn't find anything big or anything, you know, any large liquidity that we can trade on. So I didn't have positions since I closed my Euro Yen and USD Japanese Yen positions a week ago. So this is the first positioning I have after the Japanese Yen pairs, and it's about the USD Canadian dollar. What happened on USD Canadian dollar is yesterday we saw the massive drop of like 110 pips in approx 1 hour. So this massive supply which came in, it created a selling climatic. It's volume spike. You see also the tick volume we have massive volume spike on the tick volume. On the MT4 platform we have the very wide range, so 110 pips. So this is a for sure selling climax bar. Also I will show you on the futures market what's happening later on. So it's happening pretty much the same thing since we got a massive selling climax also in the futures market and so on. So what happened after that, if you see, so price dropped like 110 pips, and then what is the very next bar? The very next bar, it's a very small real body of like 3-4 pips. So the question is how you actually analyze the market and how you must use the logic and go slowly step by step after something big happens. So the first thing is what's happening after that massive selling climax. After that massive selling climax, we got a very low small body here, and price actually just 5 pips drop from after the 110 pips drop. We saw just 5 pips in the next hour. So for me, basically this is a first sign of the strength and first sign of the sellers from this stage. Whatever they sold from this stage or this stage, they pretty much, like most of them, they exit after this massive selling climax happening, and that caused actually this indecision bar after. So it's a very logical explanation if you watch. So you have something massive and everyone pretty much are scaling out, every professional scaling out. So sellers from this stage or on this stage or this stage, they scale out here, they just book the profit and so on. So and the result is this very weak next hour. So this is a first sign of the strength that buyers will slowly start to build buying opportunities here and build good buying opportunities. I mean the professionals. So you see that after that selling climax we went to this 60 pips upward movement. This is automatic rally, the first reaction after the selling climatic area. Then price went lower on Asia session, tried to go lower, but look at the weak bars and weak price action on Asia session. They tried to put lower price, but they really don't have power for this. And this is for me, for sure. I will here build very good positions. I opened 2 positions, 0.5% risk on each, and I will try to catch almost 200 or 300 pips, risking like 40 or like 50 pips is my risk in this particular setup. Why I established it here? Because again I saw the successful test bars of this climatic zone. So you see the sellers really don't have so much power. You look at this bar, so basically they're very they really don't have power for this to move this any much lower from this. And since previously we got a strong background and massive selling climax and immediately indecision, so this brings us a good potential buying opportunity and good buying setup. So this is the example how the professionals are trading. I'll just put you here to show you how it looks like on the futures market. See, this is a massive. I will go to the 1 hour to show you. So okay, this is a 1 hour massive volume spike, about 15 millions on the futures market, so traded shares. After that point we saw the immediately indecision on the high volume, so very small body here, and price went to go higher, but look at the volume and look at how supply it's reacting here. So there is absolutely no professional buyers anymore here. There's just some weak holders, some weak buying here. So again, this is a inverse relationship. This is a Canadian US dollar, and there is a quotation USD Canadian dollar on the forex. But you know, this massive buying climax is actually selling climax of the USD Canadian dollar, since inverse relationship quotation in the futures and the forex. So back in here, it's a very good to place order. So something similar happened after this buying climax. We got the buying climax here, and then price absolutely dropped here. Professionals scale out. I didn't want to sell here because of that meeting minutes and so on was yesterday, so I didn't want to pre-trade meeting minutes, so because I didn't want to hold a position during the news or something like that. But for the traders who sold at this stage, they pretty much scale out at this stage here. Now the buyers will slowly take control over the market and potentially try to absorb this massive selling climax here, and they will try to reach this where the supply started here, about 1.3795. So also this area on the 4 hour, it's 1.3825. Anyway, my targets are basically I placed the ABCD Fibonacci expansion line from this A, B, C points, and I got pretty much 61.8 where the swing near the swing high. So I will try to take like 180 pips, risking 50 pips. And my next position is pretty much area where we saw the most of supply which came in, which is around 1.3980. So of course these are my fixed targets, but if I see some massive demand or something like that opposite, I must close earlier and adapt to the market. That's one of the part the professionals are doing. So we have the fixed take profits and so on, but if there's something big happen before there is a massive buying climax or something, like, we need to scale out their position, since there is a risk to reverse. So these are of my fixed targets are here, but I will closely watch the Canadian dollar and see maybe if I need to scale out sooner before my fixed targets are reached. So okay, this is a classic example of the trading the high liquidity areas, and you know, this is some basic. I think that's just about the basics, but there is a lot of things you need to understand here, which I'm teaching you in my mentorship program. Again, if you really want to start in professional field, and you really, my advice is to finish my mentorship program, and because I will exactly show you day by day. It's a 7 days mentorship course where I explain you everything day by day, my daily routine. And we started with the price action, with advanced volume analysis, with the YKF analysis, observing the news, watching the intermarket analysis, and so on and so on. So it's a very big field, and you need to have the proper knowledge and to master that knowledge if you want to become successful and trade like professionals. That's it for this analysis, guys. I hope you liked. If you enjoyed this video, and if you like video, please feel free to subscribe on my YouTube channel. Also, you can post a comment if you like, and also follow me on my Forex Factory thread, the Art of Trading by Petar Serbia, and see you soon. Best regards.